Alright, so here's what I plan on doing. This case worked out great last night. So I'm going to redo this one. However, this one doesn't have to be done as much work to it as the other one did, because this one here is a little bit stronger. But it does need some reinforcement. But last night, I mean, before I went to the meeting for the training, I just threw everything in here with a little partition that came with it, and it actually held everything in place for me. So it did work out well. Well, Tucker has to go back to the vet today. He's got a little lump on his breast or chest or whatever you want to call it. And it's nothing that they can drain, you know, with a syringe. So they took a biopsy, and the wife is all kinds of nervous now because they want to do a little bit more blood work and x-rays. Now, even though she loves them all and feels for them all, Tucker is our first. So therefore, and he's also a little bit smaller, and he's really got a real cute attitude, and so that's her favorite, if she would have had one. And I'm sure that he is. You know, even with kids, we all like to think that we don't have favorites and we treat them all the same. Oh, I got a tickle. Yeah, we really don't. You know, we do have favorites. And it's usually the one that you feel needs more attention. So here's one of those partition things. Like I say, on this one they'll stick to anything, and they're hard. And they're not just, you know, stuffed with a padding of some sort. That stick to so much that sometimes they're annoying. Because when you're trying to get them out, they want to stick to one another. I still don't know what this is for. What plug does it have on it? Well, this is probably the printer. That's what I'm thinking. Let me see. Yeah. Hey, Nick. Hey, buddy. You got the triggers. Everything I have is over there. I already took them out. Yeah. Well, you don't want that. You want loving, huh? Yeah. You want some loving. Well, we'll get it. Yes, we will. Because tables get baptized, breath gets flashed on, and husbands get baptized. This even has a hard bottom and a padded bottom. So, I'm not going to do a review, but I'm going to let you know something here. If I remember right, they're the same money. You guys know what I mean on the weather today. It's one of those days. Oh, my hair's a mess. Here's on my hat. Or a hat. Put this one on because it breathes and I don't sweat as much. I took a shower before I went to the meeting last night, about 5 o'clock, and when I got home I laid down and my hair was a mess from bedhead. And I didn't take a shower this morning. I got up late. So I said, you know what? I'm going to take one in a couple hours anyway, so I ain't going to worry about it. So, anyhow, as I was saying, I'm not going to do a review, but I am going to let you know something here. Let's unplug. Well, maybe I don't have to unplug. This is the name on this one here. It's got a hard bottom. Sides are a little bit harder. All the sides, the Velcro will stick to them. Down at the end there, it has a pocket. So if I wanted to slide something in, and have another thing here, I can unzip that and slide it right in, or slide something out if I want something near the end. But this one here, and it's got the full pocket up there. Casters, and there's two handles, one that pulls out and another one that you can just use it for carry. Now you can see that this one is a little bit bigger than that one. That one's a little bit further away. That one would probably fit into this one. Now that one is the one that I had to put all the hardwood inside so that it'll work without banging everything up and the padding and all that kind of stuff. So I thought that this is the one I was getting, not paying attention to the name, because I went to the same place and they called it a camera bag, and I don't remember looking at the name. I wouldn't even have recognized it because I don't really look at them half the time. So I thought I was just ordering another one of these, and that's the one I got. I'm not dissatisfied with that one, but this one, I think, if the size is an issue, as far as this is what you need size-wise and a little bit better, I would buy another one of these before I bought one of those. So this one is a little bit heavier because it's a little bit better constructed, but for that most part, here you have 2 feet. That one you only have 1 foot with the 2 wheels. The wheels are the same, no big deal on the wheels. That one hasn't got a pull-out handle, it just has the handle on top. You have the straps, that's it. This has the handle on top, the straps, and a pull-out handle. So if I were to buy another, and if I needed another case, and if I wasn't cramped where I had to worry about a size to where I'm putting it, this is the one I'd buy. I'd buy that one if that was the size that I had to work with within the van or something. Because again, there's really nothing wrong with it, just that it's not quite as well constructed as this one. And again, as you can see, they're smaller. Now, I'm not trying to do a review for either one because I don't do reviews. I try not to anyway. So the only thing I want to do with this one now is remember where the top is. And okay. So I do want to put a couple of small partitions in here. I'm probably just going to use the ones that came with it. So if I have to add anything, it won't be much. I just wanted the one on the top, I want it to be a little bit more secure other than just Velcro. Again, this was hard as well. Because on the top is where I put the computer, the projector, and the printer. So this, if I put this in here, I should get some measurements so I can do some marking here. Hold on. I was almost done with paperwork. I mean, straightening everything out here. And now I got another mess growing. But over there still looks pretty good. So how big is this computer? So I know how much room that I need to play. We're talking about 13 inches, 14 inches. Alright, so we're going to go about 14 inches. Let me get a little piece of white marker here. I should have a little piece. Let's see if it'll work on this. It's actually made for rolling and iron. Yeah, good. 14. I measure from the zipper. It's 16 and a quarter. Now, she doesn't have to take Tucker until 1 o'clock. What time is it? Oh, it's only 11:45. Now she's going to be a nervous wreck until she gets some results back. And then it could be more nervous. I love the little guys myself, but you know, you got to understand certain things. And, their lifespan in years are different than ours. So, you know, it's going to happen. Oh. And you're going to miss them, you know, but you have to look at the good side of it. The good side was that we gave them 12, 13, whatever years you get them, you know, you get out of them. We gave them good years. You know, we didn't treat them like animals. You know, you don't tie them up outside and forget about them. You know, you don't let them fend for their own food. You let them be animals, but yet you give them food, a warm home, a good place, lots of attention. You know, you just can't buy a dog and feed them, bring water out to the doghouse, and then that's it. You know, oh, okay, I take care of them. No, they need attention, they need contact, they need love, they need play. I mean, you wouldn't like it if you were just stuck someplace in a little area with nothing to do. You got food, you got water, you got a warm place to sleep, but that's it. Very little contact. All right. So if that one's going to go there, let me get the computer over here. I want to get an idea, because sometimes I over measure, and I don't want to over measure. I just want to make sure. Yeah, that'll work fine. Actually, I can probably tighten it up a little bit more. Let me bring it in an inch. Dude, I mean about this Velcro? Damn, it's a pain in the ass. Okay. Perfect. Yep, that's where that's going to go. there so I know, just in case if I take it out, I know where it's going. And this stuff will brush off anyway. I'm not going to concern myself with too much. That's fine. For the other one, that's going to take the computer, the printer, the computer, the projector, Okay, let's see. Computer. Now what I was thinking is using this one. I won't be able to either side. Oh, but I could do it this way maybe. Nope, it won't work that way. What about this way? Nope. I wanted to use this one for the computer so the computer has a pocket. But the other shelf or partition, none of them have anything for the Velcro to stick to. Now I could put some on there because I have some. I guess I can do that. But then this one's a little too short. Not quite long enough. If I go this way, you know what, I might be able to do it this way. Well, but then how am I going to get the computer out? I'm going to have to open it each time, and I don't want that. Okay, so we're going to have to make something. Alright, so that's that. Then we have the printer. That's going to go on this side. Like so. This one, no. I was thinking because it's a little bit shorter that I could have brought it around to the edge, but I can't. Okay, so that's not going to work. Then we have the projector. So we have the computer, we have the printer, and we have the projector compartment tour. If I do it that way, I'm putting a little pressure on everything, and I don't want that, because if it does get banged in from the side, I want it to be able to give. I don't want to have something in between it that's going to stop it from moving a little bit. I just don't want it moving a lot. Stay there. Thank you. I start swearing. I'm really going to have to make sure that this is for old people only video. These would probably hold everything in place for me because these have to go in here as well. And these are forgiving, so yeah, that'll probably be okay. Seems like I had an awful lot of stuff in that one. Where did it all go? Got my little, I had to use this last night. How quickly they get off the subject. You know, we're taking a test here, and the next thing you know, it gets, I don't mind a little chatter when you're testing. if you're discussing the test, the answers. I don't mind if you group them and talk about it and come up with an answer between you. However, I don't want to have you talking about the gas prices. Now that's hazardous to your pocket, but that's not what we're texting for. And then the next thing you know, it starts to go that way. So I get up and I go. I mean, they get a kick out of it, but they do understand the point. I mean, I'm not the Gestapo. All right. Why do I need? Why do I have so much room? You guys see me take this stuff out. So where the hell does it all go? I got this little container, a marker I just dropped. Okay, so I got this, got the scanner. Let's just put everything in one spot so I can kind of see where I'm at. I'm going to put it all over here. I got a couple of folders over here. I got a CD-ROM that I have to treat gently. Printer supply, computer supply, and the supply for the projector is in with the projector. So a little container for these two would be nice, and then I can just put them right in here, and they're with. And I gotta mark this. I'm gonna do that right now. Let me get the label gun, or the label machine. I can get my ass by everything here today. Oh, I got hazmat books over here. You know, by the way, there's a program. I don't know if you guys are interested in what is what. For instance, if you see a placard on a tanker, you know, or a placard on a truck or something like that, and you want to know what it is, like these things. And there's also an explanation on it as well. Type of trucks. So it's actually a good little application. So you don't go running into a scene on your own. If you're one of those good Samaritans, you have to watch out. And this is called ERG. Right over here. And it's got a little picture of a sign with 4 little colored signs triangled in the corner. ERG 2016. ERG 2016. It's a nice little app, you know. And some of these things are something that a lot of you should be aware of, especially if you're one of those good Samaritans. And I'm not saying that in a bad way, because you don't want to run up to something to help somebody and find out that now you're in the same position that they're in. I'll go into that in a minute. Now here's another one if you're interested in warnings, storm warnings, alerts. You can it's a FEMA. It's open to everybody. It says FEMA, has a little eagle with the insignia, and you can set that for whatever part of the country, town, state, for whatever alerts you want to be alerted on, as far as your weather and things. So that's another good little app. Sometimes it can be annoying, but for most part, it's a decent little app. Anyhow, that other one there where you can, hey Nick, when you can, what are you doing? You can check the placards, you know, I mean, we see videos that are they're not, well, some of them are real, right? But for most part, hey buddy, they're all choreographed. But it's something that happens. For instance, one of the videos last year that we watched, and we'll be watching it again this year. If you want to watch them, let me know. I'll post some of the links so you can watch them. But there was an accident with a tanker, one that carries liquids, and the driver was near the back, and he was unconscious on the ground. You don't see anything. You don't see any smoke. You see nothing. They say within the video, again, it's a reenactment. They say within the video that there's no real odor that's going to make you think that it's dangerous. So a car's driving by, two people get out, one yells to the other one, call 911, which you know that's probably already been done. But meanwhile, call 911, and the driver starts to run up to the person who's on the ground to help him, not paying attention to any of the placards on the vehicle. He no sooner gets there, by the time he bends over and moves the guy to see if he's okay, he drops to the ground. There was an invisible, chemical there that nobody was seeing or smelling. So you got to stay away from these things. They can look harmless, but unless you know what that truck is carrying, you're better off staying away from it and just getting somebody there that knows. And explain it to 911 as best you can. A good 911 operator will ask you these questions, so let them guide you. Don't get caught up where you're talking over them. All right. They go through a lot of training. Printer. I don't want that. Come on. Look, why are you printing that? I didn't tell you to print that. I didn't want that. Try this again. There you go. This isn't a bad little label maker. The only thing I don't like about this one is there's no light to indicate if you have the cap locks on or not until you're not going to know if you actually hit a letter. Printer supply. Now, is there anything else I need before I do this? Because if not, it uses up a lot of label. Printer supply. Let's go. I think this is supply. And I thought I had it marked already, but I don't. L-E-O, what is it spelling this thing? L-E-N. Yeah, L-E-N O-V-O. Why am I having a problem with that? One of those days. Okay, so we have that supply. We have that supply. That supply is in there with it. Speaker supply. Well, when I find the speaker supply, I'll label it then. Alright, let's hit print. I'll print hole. Oh, this is going to be good. I think maybe I should remember this next time. I just printed black on clear. Well, that's great, but where's it going? On black. So I should have printed like a red or a white on clear, or black on white. Oh well, let's see how it looks. I don't think it's going to look right. I'm probably going to have to redo it. And if you're going to print something and you got more than one thing to put the label on, try to do it all and put a couple spaces between it. Otherwise, every time you do one, you're going to lose that much paper. So if you have 5, 6, 7, 8 things you're going to have to print, label, well, get all your labels on one piece if you can. And then you'll end up saving about 4 inches. Actually, that does stick out alright, but I'm not crazy about it. So anyway, guys, last night we had a meeting. They got their radios. It took a while to get started here with all the new systems, the way it was going. However, we were getting there. And I told them, I thank them for their patience. I appreciate it. Because, this was kind of a hectic. One is the department isn't used to having as many at once to sign up. And they had all these rule changes that had to be made. So between all that, it was kind of a hectic enrollment at this time. So, all right, I'm going to change these labels. I got to here, turn you around. You should be able to see me from there. I definitely got to get another camera with a zoom. Alright, so what do we have here? We have clear with a black outline. No. We have yellow with black. Well, that'll shine up like a monkey's ass. Let's use that one. I don't see myself using that one a lot. So. Definitely. Right up. That's okay. Let's go back over here. There we go. There we go. Is that still in there? Probably not. No. Oh, maybe it is. Just try it. It is. Isn't that a wonderful thing? Much better. Remember what I did with the scissors. Hello? Hello? Where are you hiding? It's not like your little pair. Yeah, I like this one. I think I'm either going to go bold on the rest of them. Now what is this? This is the printer supply. I'll show it to you in a minute, guys. If I can get the damn label off. Right.